Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for taking a couple minutes to check out my channel. Today is the 14th of June, Wednesday, and the Pennsylvania Trapping Rendezvous is this coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. I plan on being down there on Friday, hopefully. And before I get into all that stuff, the rendezvous and stuff, I'd like to give a shout out to Al's Outdoors. If you don't know who he is, a lot of you people that watch my channel watch his channel as well. But his wife is going through some serious medical issues, and I can commiserate with him there. I know what it's like to have a spouse that deals with a lot of medical problems. And if you can just go to his channel, if you don't know who he is, go to his channel. Just let him know you're thinking about him, wish him well, say a prayer for him, whatever. Al's a definite salt of the earth guy, good dude all around, and can do all kinds of stuff. And probably enjoy his channel as well. So go check out Al's Outdoors. I'll leave a link to his channel in my description below. Coming up in the rendezvous, like on Thursday, if you don't know who the Hammer is, Hammer Trapline Products, he has a channel. I'll put his link to his channel too in the description below. He's going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe, and he's going to have a booth set up with some of the products he makes and sells. You can see on YouTube a lot of the stuff that he makes. He shows how he makes them, his drags, his drivers, and modifying traps. The guy can, he's an expert fabricator, but go check out his channel, go check out his booth if you're going down there. If you're looking for anything like hammers, stake drivers, drags, heavy duty sifters, all his stuff is heavy duty, top of the line stuff. Like, and he'll tell you the stuff he makes is not completely indestructible. Anything has a lifetime, and you beat on it with hammer and stuff breaks and stuff. But his stuff is going to be some of the as tough as it gets for sure. So go check out the Hammer's Trapline Products, his channel here, and his booth. He is also, I believe, he's doing a beaver demo on Thursday morning. I won't be able to see that. So the guy can trap some beavers. He's good at that for sure. But I'm hoping to get down there Friday. I'd like to see Newt Sterling. He's supposed to do cable restraints. I love using cable restraints, but I want to see if he has any new tips or tricks to show me. And I'd like to see Liesl Rusot. I've seen his demo before, but I just see if there's anything new. And I like some of his products. I think he has some of the best yarn there is. I'm going to hopefully pick up some of his yarn if he has any of his products for sale. I'm also going to check out who is it? Todd Strohecker. If you're from PA, he has a YouTube channel as well. If I can get his on there, I'll put a link to his channel too. The guy catches tons of fox and everything. He has a lot of instructional videos. If you want to see how to remove the glands from like a fox or canine at all, he has a great video on that. But he makes a lot of lures and stuff. I'm going to hopefully pick up some of his gland lure, and I think he has one that's called what's it called, circle burner or something. I can't remember, but I'm going to check out his booth as well and hopefully pick up some of his products, and then just hopefully hang out and meet some people from YouTube or from Pennsylvania, whatever, from whatever state. It's in southern PA and Shippensburg, I believe. It's about a 2-hour drive south for me, but I'm going to hopefully make it down there on Friday. All right, what do I got going on in my shed? I finally cleaned this dump up. The one thing, it wasn't too much of a dump because I didn't trap a ton last year, which left me with a lot of leftover products that I didn't use up. Some of the stuff I really like that I've been messing around with, I've tried these, making different screen covers, formed pan covers and stuff. I tried different ways of leaving ends stick out here and stuff to keep them steady. But I got several tips from a guy from Trapper Man. His name's Hearn. He's from District 8 where they're putting on the rendezvous. Actually, he's a really good dude, and he really knows a lot of little just tips and tricks. But this pan cover, I've showed this in videos before, but I know that everybody doesn't watch every one of my videos. It's a form pan cover. This one fits it fits almost all the smaller, like round pan traps like this. It'll fit a Bridger 1 3/4. Fits the MB 550s really well. I got some here that fit like the square pan ones, like the dogless, like say like a Duke number 2 or a Bridger number 2 dogless with the square pans on them. But basically, it's a 2-layered wire mesh thing. it has a stapled layer underneath that slides over the pan like an envelope and just hold that thing nice and secure. They're bent down a little bit, and this is a 1 3/4. I believe it's a 1 3/4 Sleepy Creek. And somebody gave me a tip, whoever, I can't remember who did, about getting the quasi-trip pans for these. Oh, they're awesome, really. They're great. They work great for this. But this this green pan cover, it's held in place really nice. I like the way it's working right now. I'll be making some more of these up. I also make some, that's for when it gets buried in the dirt. And if you ever watch Zagger, how he beds his trap for his pipe dream set, I use this bedding style a lot in my trail sets. I just dig a quick trap bed. These are the same style with the extra layer, and it just holds that in place really nice. It's just a flat screen. I dig a trap bed, throw that on there, and just put some grass clippings over there, and it works. This works really well. Just hold that in place really nicely. Got to thank Hearn for that extra little idea. Some of the other stuff I tried with these, it was woefully ineffective for real. Another thing I got from Hearn was chopping up for lure sticks, old pieces of goldenrod. We got a ton of goldenrod around here, and I have a ton of these left. These work really well to have, just handy. It's surprising how hard it can be to find a stick to get lure, but it's nice just having bundles of these. I got tons of these made up already. And I showed this in other videos before too, but I watched, I think it was Rich Fowler, yeah it was, his method of putting support wires in for cable restraints. This works great. After you drive your stake in, this can go in like the stake hole, and this is like a stopper, hold it really well. And then there's a set amount left out of the ground here. This is 18 inches for Fox. And everything is just real consistent. You bang in your stake, push this in, and you can hang your cable on this end. And everything's the same. From here to here is 18 for Fox, and then for Coyotes, I believe it's 28 inches. That works really well. Something else that I've really liked that I've done, that Fowler also showed, was shortening up the Fox cables to about maybe like 36 to 40 inches. For me, and all this stuff, it works for me. I never say something is the best or this is the best way to do something. A lot of this stuff, it works for me. I've tried it and it's effective for me. Some stuff you don't know if it works for you unless you try it yourself. For me, if I got like 38 inches or so of cable, I can set a Fox cable on that pretty easily. I'm also going to try to use more of these inline swivels. This is all you need to be for PA legal for cable restraints. You need one swiveling point, but this is not, in my opinion, it's not enough. I use, and my brother showed me this about adding an extra box swivel or whatever you want to call it, MB crunch proof at the end, and that just gave 3 swiveling points, which was good. Sometimes these will get frozen into the ground though, and you can lose swiveling points. So I'm going to start adding in cables that I keep making. I'm going to start adding some of these inline swivels here. These are like number 8 barrel swivels. And I don't think I've caught a coyote in these, but I've read some stuff on Trapper Man where guys say that these are plenty to hold on to a coyote. The number 8 barrel swivels. I think the number 6, these are rated at like 900 pounds or something. And the 6s are maybe like 400 or 500 pounds. I'm not sure. But a lot of guys say they just use the number 8s for safety reasons. But when I use these from now on, I'm going to leave a little extra chain coming out of the ground so that these can stay up out of the ice and hopefully don't get frozen down like that. But I still think you need more than that one swiveling point. And these aren't the greatest swivels, really. So that, I like that a lot. Also, this is from Hearn too. A lot of stuff from Hearn. I just dropped one, but I'm going to be making some more of these. These are, we can't use anything, any animal parts, anything bait, feathers, we can't use it exposed. Now, I know a lot of guys in other states use like a wing, like a grouse wing or a chicken wing or something hanging up for a bobcat attractant. Bobcats are really visual, and these things show up really well. It's basically a piece of like heavy plastic. I think he got these off of like hay bale, stuff they cover hay bales with. white on one side, black on the other. Great contrast. Has a barrel swivel here and a little piece of wire hanging up. And then when you hang these up, I mean, if you see them from a distance and that thing, it doesn't take a lot of wind to get that thing blowing. There's a little bit of wind coming through that window right now. And it's moving around. That's, I mean, there's just a little breeze and it still moves around. You get a little bit of a decent breeze. And the black and white contrast just really shows up. I had this out this year where I caught my one bobcat this year. It's all we're allowed to catch anyways. But those work really good. I'm going to make some more of those for sure. And what else? Not that I'll be using this anytime soon, but, and maybe I'll get lucky and I'll never have to use these, but anytime I'm skinning an animal or fleshing it and I put a hole in it, or if I have I don't know, just anything, some damaged pelt or something, and I need to sew it, usually I'm in the middle of fleshing or in the middle of skinning, and I'm like, crap, I got to thread a needle. So I'm just going to keep several needles up here above my fleshing beam, ready to sew fur, because usually I don't have one ready, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh man, I gotta thread a needle, and that's usually half the bummer for me, threading up a needle. But I'm gonna have those ready to go. I may get a few more solid boards. I got a bunch more wire stretchers around, but I really like the solid boards. Got a lot of push pins ready. I'll probably pick up a few more push pins down there. I got a lot of stuff left over. I got a bunch of lures left over from last year. I have probably about 30 gallons of wax dirt. I'm not sure if I'm making wax dirt. I got peat moss dried out, so I'll be using peat moss early and then switching to wax dirt if I need. And I'll probably pick up a few, like I said, I'm gonna get some lures from Todd Strohecker. I'd like to try those out. And I'll probably get maybe some baits, some Caven's Predator Bait Plus, and probably some Gusto if they have it there. I think Caven's is going to be there as well. But that's about it for what's going to be going on right now. That's going to be the end of this preseason video. Again, go check out Al's Outdoors and just shoot him a little prayer for him and his wife. Hope y'all have a blessed day and stay safe, everybody.